So since we're fast approaching anniversary, I thought it'd be time to do another CC guide, because obviously, with the banners coming up for anniversary, which could be potentially a dual legend banner, who knows just yet. But obviously, you need a lot of CC to summon, which this game does offer a fair bit of Chrono Crystals if you know exactly where to look for it and not farm the wrong way or spend your Chrono Crystals the wrong way. So this guide's going to be sort of how to farm it and also how to use it correctly, your CC, because a lot of people just waste it on random banners and it's just, it's a downward spiral from there. So first I go the fairly obvious way, which I think at the moment is still, well, always will be the best way to actually get CC, depending on your account level. So if you're new to the game, this would be a perfect way to do it, and it's actually doing story, right? Now story has so much content. I think this week next week they're hinting at more story stuff in the news to do with anniversary. Well, they said mainly to do with Charlotte, right? Which obviously Charlotte you get from story. So as you can see, all these here, it does take quite a fair bit if you're new to the game to do all this. So that part does suck. We can auto battle it and stuff like that. But at the same time, like all of these, you get a lot of CC. So like for example, this one here, you get 10 obviously in first time clear rewards, plus you get 3 per mission you complete here, which obviously these are fairly easy to do. I try and aim to get them all done in one run, sort of thing. You don't have to, you can always just go back and forth, sort of thing, but I'm not sure exactly how much you get there. So at 3, 6, 9, so there's a fair bit just there of CC there. But like I said, it is a very long grind to do. So when you do eventually catch up to story, which like I said, depending where you are, may take a while. But once you eventually get up to it, just make sure you try and keep up to date, otherwise you're going to do another chapter or so here and there, sort of thing. So if you keep up to date, it's a lot easier to stay in front of it. But at the same time, you also get Z rewards they're called. If you go in the missions here, I actually can get it up what I'm talking about here. So it's obviously to help you level up your account as well. So, well, I can't remember what they call it, Z points I think it's called, for your missions. Basically just level up, right? But I guess this is going a bit step ahead here. But if we go into events real quick, I don't know why this is taking... Oh, leveled up, that's why. Mission plan is something else, we'll look at that in a minute. So if we go down to here to Z missions here. So I think I've already caught up to this, so I can't quite show it. But you get these missions here. I think you get... It's either 10 or it's 30 Chrono Crystals per one, or it might even be 20. It's in between there, 10 to 30 Chrono Crystals per story you do. So, yeah, again, it's not a whole lot of Chrono Crystals, but, you think about if you do a full chapter's worth, that's 30 times whatever it is, right? Let's just say, I don't know, over 2,000 crystals, maybe per chapter. I'm not sure, I'm just going off the top of my head here. But, not only are you getting the CC, you're also leveling up, and when you level up, do you get CC anymore? I can't remember if you get CC. Does it show me? I don't think you do get CC for it. Nah, you don't. You get Zenny, which is pretty pointless, but at the same time, yeah, it does help in the long run anyway, leveling up. But now we are in the missions here, we can actually go through and look at this a little bit deeper, because missions is obviously another key thing to get CC as well. So another good way to do it is actually equipment grinding. So at the moment, I'm fairly high in equipment grinding, so it does take me a bit longer. So I think it's every 200 now, equipments I reroll or get up to A or higher, I get Chrono Crystals. Obviously, if you're, like I said, a newer account or free play or very early on in the game, upgrading equipment, you don't have to go through the big steps. I think it's like only 100 rerolls or 50 rerolls per, I think it's per 1,000. I think then it goes up a bit higher, but same thing. You get 10 Chrono Crystals there each time, and same thing. It does say upgrade, which a lot of people get confused, but literally all it means for upgrade is just re-upgrade. So if I go down to one of my equipments real quick, I won't do it now, but I'll just show you what I mean, just in case you're a bit confused. So like for this example, if I went for this equipment and went for re-upgrade, it still counts as upgrade, so just re-roll any equipment. So, and obviously doing that, you know, can help out your account as well by getting higher in terms of better equipment, stuff like that. There was another way back in the day, which is a bit, I guess that's why I'm doing this video now, to update it. But we used to have soul boosting in Legends, and that used to be another really good way to get these units done. Well, not units done, but getting CC and that. But sadly, they got rid of it. I don't think you can arts boost, but I don't think you get any Chrono Crystals from it. We'll just quickly check just to make sure. But I don't think you do. Yeah, you only get titles. There's titles now, I mean, pretty useless as well. Login as well, obviously login rewards, you get CC for that as well. Yeah, again, it's not a lot, you can't really grind it, but that's why I recommend logging in per day. And another reason why I recommend doing Legends Daily is for the daily missions, right? So I'm going to miss my one here, just because I've been recording videos all day, I forgot to do this. But for example, in your daily stamp here, you do obviously get a fair bit of CC. I think it's a total of 1,000, yeah, 1,000 CC every 14 days. So it does take a while, but same thing, you're slowly building up the CC to do other stuff. Because not only can you get CC from this, if you're doing it from events or missions and stuff like that, Z missions, you're slowly building up your CC. So obviously I have the event missions as well. The event missions, obviously it's hard to say what's going to be, well, by the time you're watching this video, these events might not be up. But for example, at the moment, if you're watching this, we have these missions here. So this is what I said before about the Charlotte thing. So if you use Charlotte 30 times, you get some missions there, but these missions here, as you can see, get the CC. Some stuff down here, I don't know, this is pretty annoying here to do this, but obviously, for these missions here, just use Charlotte, KO the character, make it a lot easier, doing 2 missions in one run. So that's what I am for with missions. I don't like to do the Charlotte missions first, and then do these one by one. I'd rather use Charlotte and KO them at the same time, so it speeds up your grinding process, basically. So what else I got here as well? I haven't done all these yet just because I've been a bit lazy. I don't really need to do this, but you can get CC from these sort of events here as well. Co-op, so co-op you can get sort of 300 unless they change it, because I know they did make some changes. Actually, hold on, let me just restart this real quick. Alright, so here's the co-op shop. As you can see, it does cost a fair bit of medals to actually get this done, so I think it's what, I'm not sure exactly how many medals, but you get 300cc here as well, which, yeah, again, isn't a lot, but at the same time, you're slowly building up the CC yet again. It's a slow grind, but I don't think there's anything else interesting in the shop. I know they did update this in the update, so they made these cheaper as well, which they're pretty good actually to grind up. There is obviously missions as well from the new co-op. Yet again, when co-op does refresh, it does bring new missions as well. So if we go down to this one, yeah. Okay, so this one actually doesn't have any Chrono crystals, a bit interesting. I thought they would have for some weird reason, but I guess not. Adventure as well. Adventure usually does have CC. Is it going to shock me again? No CC, huh? I'm assuming that means in the exchange shop as well. Because we do have these, the anniversary countdowns, which I highly recommend to farm up. Because once these countdown, well, the countdown celebration goes away, you're going to get these medals. So we'll have a look at the shop there in a minute. Yeah, we should probably look at that. What's in here? So, oh, the lucky tickets. Okay, that's why. Okay, we'll check the rest of the events here. See if anything else interesting here. Obviously, the Zenkais as well, which I probably should do videos to that again. If I don't forget, I'll do short videos of these. So, we'll get on the events and have a quick look, actually. So, with every new Zenkai, we have this new Zenkai Rush Battle, which I think gives you 300 Chrono Crystals. Is going to let me know here. I could be wrong. You do get a decent amount. It's not like crazy. It's not going to tell me, is it? Yeah, 300 Chrono Crystals you get for this. And it is fairly easy to do. Like I said, I'll have a little short video up probably in the next few days, most likely. And for the Turles one, I forgot to do Turles one, so I'll do that as well. But yeah, again, 300 for both of them. So you can see what I mean. You're slowly getting more CC. This one I got to do before I forget as well. Yeah, again, this is the countdown thing as well, so try and make sure you do this every day before you forget. Any other events here? Space Sun Rush doesn't give you any Chrono Crystals. This one doesn't either, but the Choice Battle. I recommend doing it anyway, because like I said before, you get them countdown medals and they're very valuable. Co-op we talked about. Special, you can get stuff here as well, Chrono Crystals, depending on the events. So this one, I think you'd get some as well. Most of these events you do get them. These ones are a little bit different to do. So, for example, you need to use that Krillin, right? You can't use any other characters, it has to be that Krillin, which does suck in a way, but it's a fun little challenge. But you get, is it 100? 50, you get 50. But I think you get, yeah, there's 3 of them. So you get 150 there, 150 there for the Gokus, the Piccolos. So it's a decent amount of CC per run. As you see, I still got to do a few of them myself. So there's definitely a few here, a few events here. fairly easy. Just make sure you check them, see if you got them done or not. But I've got to clean up a few of them here as well myself. Upgrade, there should be... Oh, actually, I didn't realize this. Do we get CC from this? No, but this would be good to farm up anyway. I don't know. I didn't even realize I've changed with this. Okay, so they put all the special ones into here. But do this regardless. I mean, it's not CC, but equipment medals are a huge thing to try and get. So make sure you stock up on them. Sadly, no CC there, though. I don't think we get any here as well. We'll just double check. Okay, you get 10 CC here, so not a lot, but same thing. You're slowly building up for it. Pretty much covers all there. Regional series, yet again, you get some CC here if you haven't completed them before, if you're a new account, so you get a decent amount there. And I think the Freezer, the Nappa, the Freezer, Ginyu, the Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz, they all have separate missions, I'm pretty sure, because you get a Zenkai Awaken and stuff like that, so there should be Chrono crystals there. I don't know how many, I can't get the missions up, sadly, because I've done them, but you can get CC there as well. And we talked about all that, so let's have a look at the exchange shop now. The exchange shop does have sometimes a decent amount, sometimes not. So this is the countdown shop I was talking about before. So you can obviously get Chrono crystals, which is, I guess, only 300 by the looks of it. Yeah, because one time left, and then you get LFZ powers, which LFZ power won't be that valuable in the future because obviously we're getting just legends and ultra characters, so it's not that big of a deal. But try and get it anyway. Raid's usually pretty good. I've obviously collected all mine, but I think we got 500 from this. Could be wrong, could have been more. Countdown Duel is obviously PvP. You get a lot of Chrono crystals there as well. I think it might be like 500 from this. Could be wrong. Some there as well. Hoi Poi, we get that here and there with CC. At the moment, that's obviously gone, but if it does come back, there's CC there. I mean, Hoi Poi should be coming back for Anniversary, obviously, but I'll do another video then when we get Hoi Poi, like I always do. So this is the adventure tickets here. So it doesn't look like a lot of CC. Can we get the total tally, or is it not going to show me? It's probably not going to show me, but we'll double check. But you do need obviously the lucky tickets, which can be a bit of a pain to get. And it looks like it's not going to tell me the exact amount. So I'm assuming it's like 300 CC, most likely. Yeah, that's pretty much all that. So make sure you do your adventures there. I think, yeah, I got to collect mine here as well before I forget. What else is here? Cart we talked about. Nothing there. Permanent, nothing will be here for CC. I don't think, nah. None of these. Summon one. I don't recommend doing this anyway, but that's pretty much all the ways to actually get your CC and stuff like that. It's fairly grindy to do, but like I said, since you are slowly grinding to get CC, you're not going to get it all done in one day, obviously. Depending, like I said, story is definitely a good way to do it. Actually, mission plan. I forgot to do mission plan. So yeah, mission plan for the free one, I think you get 500 CC. Okay, let me click it. It's playing up again, there we go. So 500 CC there for the free one, which isn't the best, I guess, but still 500 CC for free is pretty good. You can get these plans as well. I have got a separate video, little short video talking about this. I would recommend getting the supporter upgrade plan. You don't get any extra CC, which does suck. If you do want to get the CC one, you do get 1,500. So obviously knowing that means you get 2,000 CC for this one and also the free one. But you can unlock multiple, you can unlock all of these plans if you want to. I wouldn't recommend getting the support or the upgrade materials plan. You can if you want, but I don't think it's that worth it, to be honest. If we talk about the special ones, again, I don't think we've talked about special missions yet, so this is what I mean as well. This is why it's very important to do story. So does it say exactly? Yeah, so 7,100 Chronicles you get just from doing the story missions here. I think there was other missions, but as you can see, it's mainly just the story ones at the moment. These ones here are paid missions, but you get no CC for that. You can use CC, but I'd really recommend not to do that. These are basically for whales sort of thing. You can get these units done for fairly quickly, I think it is. Yeah, so you can if you want to, but I think it's a bit of a waste of CC in my opinion. What else we got here as well? Where's the special one again? So none of these have it. I think the friend missions are updated. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's updated, but I gotta do this myself. This one sort of sucks because you need to invite new players to do it, so I might actually put my code up in case someone wants to help me out do these missions, because you can get a pretty cool cards over there. Zenkai Awakening missions, yeah, that's old school. That Charlotte upgrade missions as well. I can't see the CC, but I think it's 2000 something CC, so decent amount there as well. But that's pretty much all the ways you can actually farm CC. Now, I'll quickly go over what I mean by the CC guide and what to do and what not to do. So, typically with banners, it all depends, right? So, for Anniversary and Legends Fest, depending on the banner, I always recommend they're the ones you spend all your CC on. They're usually the best banners you can summon on. So, for example, this banner here, decent units, obviously, for Xenoverse. But then we get to, like, here, this Vegeta's okay. Goku Black, not usable. If you had a Zenkai, be good. This Master can be good after a Zenkai. Vegeta Blue, no. So, this one is a bit better, right? It's a bit better than what I'm trying to explain. But there's some banners where it's just not worth your Chrono Crystals at all. Like this banner here. You know, you see 4 Ultra banners, or 4 Ultra units. Looks really good, right? But you can't use that Super Gogeta. He's not usable in PvP anymore. Vegeta's not usable. Margin Vegeta you can with the boost system now. But at the same time, it's not really worth summoning on it. And Goku Black as well. So, and I think you have to spend 30,000 Chrono Crystals to get the free, or in quotes, free Ultra Multi Z power. Which sounds good, but would you rather spend 30k CC on this banner, or spend 30k CC on, like, Blue Gogeta coming for Anniversary? You know, you can sort of see what I mean. You got to be careful on what you spend your CC on. Like this banner here, this Countdown Sun banner, it looks good, but at the same time, would you rather spend your CC on this banner, or spend it on Anniversary, you know? So for them, like I said, I always see someone skip videos depending on the banners. If it's a banner that I know no one's going to summon on, I typically don't. But I usually do it for like Anniversary banners, or any sort of banners really. Any new banners. But yeah, that's pretty much it on how to get all your CC, and just a quick little guide to know what to spend your CC on. But if you have any more questions or stuff like that, you need a little bit more help, or if you want another guide, leave it in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.